punching a time clock and working 9 to 5. We're talking about working around the clock, rain or shine, hot or cold, because crops and animals won't wait. Jimmy knows all about it because he lives it. And Jimmy knows what you're going through because he goes through it too. He's here to talk about it. It's seed and feed, chemicals and compost, vaccinations and irrigation. It's time for Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Hey, good day to all you great stewards of the land. It is Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark, brought to you by First National Bank and Trust of Elk City and Sayre, Oklahoma. Happy Monday, everybody. You guys ready for the work week? Looks like we, depending on where you're at, looks like we got a pretty good chance of rain this week. So bring it on. Let's check out some temperatures in our listening area. The May Ranch and Buffalo right now are 47 degrees. Hollis, you're 57. Bessie's 56, 51 at Lahoma out here in the Panhandle of Texas. 53 at Lipscomb, 52 at Miami, 60 at Odell, and Wellington, you're 56 degrees. All right, not everybody got some rain showers Saturday night, but that thing blew up in a hurry and moved through there pretty quick. I had a half inch at my house and half inch out on Merritt Road. Neighbor to the north had a little over an inch, and some areas didn't get any, some did, but just one of those deals that it did rain at my house where it wasn't supposed to. But it looks like, I think the stuff moving in tomorrow evening, a lot of good chances for big hail and tornadoes this week, according to all the weather professionals. I think far western Oklahoma and the eastern Texas Panhandle, I don't think anything till Friday or Saturday, according to the weather report. Other than that, nothing major. Got some cows caught this morning. I'm going to go haul them after the show today. I'm going to move them to the house. Some younger cows. I think they're third calf heifers. Their next one, they'll be fourth calf heifers. But I'm going to move them back to the house. That's where they were born and raised. We're just moving some cows around because the boss bought some new calves. New heifers. What else going on today? Let's see. Lynda Lucas is going to be in here at 12:30. We're going to talk about a sale coming up. I believe it's in Duncan, shorthorn sale, and we're going to be talking about that. Let's see. Tomorrow, nothing major happening. Thursday, I'm going to Weatherford. Speaking of that, let's just bring that up right now to remind all the peanut farmers what's going on this coming Thursday, April the 3rd. It is the Peanut Expo, and it will be at the Stafford Air and Space Museum in Weatherford. It starts at... Thought I had a schedule there for a second. I know I do. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, there it is. I got it. Registration starts at 8:30, and 9 o'clock be the welcome from Colton Parkinson, and then 9:30 the peanut market update, and 10 o'clock understanding your peanut grade report. I'll be paying attention to that. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Dr. Scott Monford, Extension peanut agronomist out of the University of Georgia, is going to be there. I really want to talk to him, see if I can get him to come on the show. And they're going to be talking about other stuff. And then we got lunch at 12. I'm going to do my show from over there so I can attend this. Again, April 3rd, the Oklahoma Peanut Expo at the Stafford Air and Space Museum. Registration starts around 8:30. All you peanut farmers going need to be happening. And then what else we got going on? Oh, and then Friday, Greg Weddle is going Weddell, or however he says his name. I never get it right. I'm not very good at name. I'm pretty sure you guys have figured that out so far. He's going to be coming on from the Western Technology Center Service Career Spring Plant Sale. It begins April the 7th. And he's going to be talking about that. Friday, so I got a busy week. Got lots of things to do. And let's see what happened overnight. Was man, my memory is good. I remember right when. I don't need to. Let's see here. I think it's tonight. Let me make sure. Is it tonight? Nope, it was last night. Never mind. All right. Oh, I'm going to comment on something. There's a lot of stuff going on our social media sites with volunteer fire departments and other support groups that has stuff to do with wildfires. I am not going to comment on the Governor Stitt firing the head of the Department of Forestry for the state of Oklahoma. I will, when it all comes out, and find the whole answer to the thing. You know, you hearing stuff that, oh, he fired him because his governor's place burned up there in northeastern Oklahoma, blah, blah, blah. I think there's a lot more to it. And I hope it wasn't just firing because we had wildfires, because if Mark got relieved of his duties because of what happened 2 weeks ago, then yeah, I'd get the sore butt at Governor Stitt. I just think there's a lot more to it, and I hate it. I mean, he's got 40 years in the service. He had a good run, and I just think there's some politics involved in it. I don't know how, where, or what. I just get a gut feeling there is. So I'm not going to comment on it till the whole thing comes out in the blue, or Governor Stitt comes up and says, yeah, I didn't like it because my house burnt down or my farm ranch burnt down. I know the volunteer fire departments around here and full-time loved working with him, and which is good. And I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. I will tell you what, one little thing I think is why I think there's more to it. The Oklahoma Secretary of Agriculture, Blaine Arthur, is that guy's boss. And for the governor the governor's everybody that works for the state government's boss. There's no two lines of line. But for the governor to relieve him of his duty, and Secretary Blaine Archer didn't have nothing to do with it, it just tells me there's more to the story. So I'm going to leave it right there. So let's go ahead and find out what happened overnight in our big old world of agriculture. Soybeans were modestly higher in overnight trading, and grains were mixed ahead of today's prospective planting, and I haven't seen anything out yet. And quarterly grain stock reports from the USDA, usually the forecast a couple of days before, it's fairly close. There's usually no major surprises. The USDA likely will forecast area planted with soybeans in the United States at 83.7 million acres. The government in February pegged soybean acres at 84 million, and farmers last year planted over 87 million. Corn's going to be the king this year, everybody's saying. Corn area will probably be seen by the USDA at 94.3 million acres, according to the survey. Last month, the USDA figured around 94 million. So, last month they figured around 94 million. Last year, producers planted 90.594 million acres. Wheat planting was projected at 46.47 million acres, according to the Rutgers poll, down from the prior 47 million, about half a million less. Areas planted with wheat a year earlier. I'm kind of curious to see how many acres of cotton is going to be or not going to be planted this year with the price of cotton it is. I already heard rumors there's like 100,000 more acres of peanuts being planted down in Georgia and Alabama and Florida. So that means they're not planting that much cotton down there. The USDA's quarterly grain stocks report is also due to be released at noon, and maybe I'll get it near my show today. Let's see here. Overnight, soybean futures for May delivery were up 4 3/4 cents to 10.27 3/4 a bushel. Soy meal out at 3.20 to 296.70 a short ton, and soy oil fell 0.18 cents to 44.98 cents a pound. Corn futures rose 1/4 cent to 4.53 a bushel. Wheat futures for May delivery were unchanged at 5.28 a bushel overnight on the Chicago Board of Trade, while Kansas City futures lost 5.25 to 5.46 a bushel overnight. Money managers held a net long position or bets on higher prices of 73,920 corn future contracts in the 7 days that ended on March 25th. That's down from 104,000 contracts a week earlier. Speculators held a net short position on 33,821 soybean future contracts, and that's up from 17,984 contracts the previous week. In wheat, hedge funds and other large investment firms were short by 44,541 contracts, nearly, down a little bit from the week prior to that. Investors also held a net short position on 90,137 contracts in soft red winter wheat, and that's up from 78,000 the week prior. So there you go. What else is happening? Let's see what's going on according to successful farming. Dry, windy weather. Speaking of dry, windy weather, I think far western Oklahoma, Jackson, Harmon, Greer, Beckham County, Roger Mills, Ellis, Harper, we are under a fire weather watch right now. Beaver, Texas, and Cimarron County, you are under a red flag warning right now. And a lot of this is going to continue through the week. And I didn't see the fire advisories for Texas Panhandle yet, but I'm pretty sure most of the Texas Panhandle is under a fire weather red flag warnings today. Let's see here. It says dry, windy weather is forecast for a large chunk of southern plains, including counties in western Kansas, the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle, according to the National Weather Service. Winds in southwestern Kansas will be sustained 20 to 30 with wind gusts up to 50, humidity around 13%. Winds in Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles will range from 25 to 35 with wind gusts up to 55. Some areas could see wind gusts up to 65. Fire growth pattern will continue through Wednesday with breezy to windy conditions and very low humidity values each afternoon. So keep that in mind. The day is the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association Day, OCA. I got a Cowman t-shirt. It's really cool. It's got the definition of a cowman on there, and it's a hardworking individual who never fears tomorrow and never gives up. So here's my question of the day. And I'm going to take number 6 person to text in with your name and your answer, 580-225-9697. When was the last confirmed case of foot and mouth disease in the United States? When was the last confirmed case of foot and mouth disease in the United States? Because globally, there's a lot of stories been popping up lately about the foot and mouth disease being found in places in Europe and other places. So there it is, 580-225-9697. Your name and the correct answer. Or if you just want to play, just the answer. We're going to take OCA break and be right back after this.
The Day in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
The biggest mistake I've seen when people are purchasing insurance or coming in to visit with us is being underinsured. You know, the state minimum on auto insurance is $25,000, $50,000, and that's too low. I mean, if you run into somebody's new vehicle and it costs $50,000 and you only have $25,000 in coverage, that's going to come out of your pocket. So, you know, we try to make sure that our customers are insured how they need to be to get the coverage. I mean, if you're going to have insurance, you need to have it for the right reasons, and that's to protect themselves. I mean, that's why they have it. I'm really in the business of protecting the customer. When it comes to protection, it's not a large amount more to go ahead and get the coverage you need.
Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies.
Hi, I'm Mickey Lively. I'm an insurance agent with Oklahoma Farm Bureau. My office is located in Greer County. Call me anytime at 580-782-3827.
It helps to work with someone who's been down the same road you're traveling, someone who knows what you're up against and what you're going through. When it comes to farmers and ranchers, that's us. That's who we are. Our lenders know ag inside and out because we're producers too. We approach it like a partnership. We want to put ag producers in position to be successful. We're very laid back and easy to deal with, and people seem to like that. We think you'll like it too. I'm Marty Maddox. Great Plains Bank in Elk City is here to lend farmers and ranchers a helping hand. Member FDIC.
Your family is sitting around the supper table and something interesting happens. Just a few moments ago, there was lots of wrestling and noises, and now nobody's saying a word. Everyone's too busy cutting up their steak and taking bites. Once in a while, someone says something about how good it tastes, but for the most part, everyone's pretty quiet. They're too busy chewing and swallowing and going back for another bite. The meat was processed exactly the way you wanted it, and all you had to do was tell us what you wanted. We processed your meat to the exact specifications, and since we processed the meat at your place, it was really simple for you. I'm Becky Brown, and my husband's Tony, and we're BT Butchers. It's a mobile meat processing shop. We come to you and make it easy as possible, the way you want it. The website is btbutchers.com. That's B as in Becky, T as in Tony, butchers.com. Remember, it's your meat and it feeds your family. You deserve to have it processed the way you want it.
Save 30 to 40% on Firestone Ag Tires through May 31st. Firestone Ag Tires are 30 to 40% off through May 31. Blair Tire and Feed is helping you get ready for planting season by helping you save money. Here's what you need to know right now. You can save 30 to 40% on Firestone Ag Tires at Blair Tire and Feed until the last day of May. Right now, get the tires you need for planting season and save money. For contact information, Google Blair Tire and Feed, or just drive to Blair and get your tires.
A bolt breaks on a spring tooth, a hair, or a chisel. Your work in the field stops. Most people have two choices. Either use baling wire as a temporary fix, or drive 15 miles into town. There's a third option that'll get you back to work in only a few minutes. We'll bring a bolt band to your place, and we'll keep it stocked for you. Camrock Supply. It's on South Main in Elk City next to Fred's Steakhouse. The website is camrocksupply.com. Staying supplied keeps you in the field, getting your work done.
Now back to more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Man, that must have been too easy of a question. More of that to come here in just a second. Childress, Texas, 58 degrees. Humidity is 49. Dew point's 39. The winds are out of the northeast at 8 with wind gusts up to 13. 2.03 inches of rain so far this month. It'll be the whole month. Today's the last day, isn't it? 63 degrees is the 8-inch soil temperature. And somebody shot me a text in that they got 7/10 at Willow. I didn't even know it rained that far south. Good for you guys. Any rain's more than welcome. I don't care if it's 2/10, quarter, 3 inches. Someone, I was talking to someone this morning. They was talking to a friend of theirs down there between Houston and the Gulf Coast and got 20 inches of rain in 2 days. Whew, they can have that for sure. Okay, let's check out the, let me update it. The Lipscomb dealerships grain market update. I seen Rusty Rickard over there at Elk City Saturday. He's still bragging about that combine toy I gave him. So you guys go over there at Sayre at Lipscomb Ford and check them guys out. Rusty and all those other guys will definitely take care of you at the Ford place at Sayre. Corn, May, 457. Yep, up 4 1/4. July is 464, up 4. And soybeans for May, 1015, down 7 1/4. July is 1030, down 7. Soybean meal, May, 292.90, down 60. July is 299.60, down 130. Soybean oil, May, 44.99, down 17. Hard red winter wheat, first time it's been in the positive side in a while. May is 559, up 7 3/4. July is 572, up 6.5. Cotton for July is 67.54, down 56. Oil out of West Texas over 70. Man, it's the first time it's been over $70 a barrel in a while. May is 71.64, up 2.28. Natural gas back over $4 at 4.09 for May, and June is 4.23, up 5. The Nasdaq and the S&P are in the red, not much, but the Dow is trading very positive in the green. Live cattle, April 207.90, down 92. June is 203.52, down 132. Feeders for April 286.45, down 47. May is 284.52, down 65. And August is 289.35, down 32. Lean hogs, April are up 87.12, only up 42. And May is 88.12, down 35. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the text line. I think I got a winner. Yeah, I'll notify you the winner here in a minute. And you're correct. The last known case of foot and mouth disease in the United States was 1929, and I think it's 1952 in Canada. I'm not sure. I got a deal on that. So I've seen these. I get a lot of emails every day, and a lot of ag news in it. And so the foot and mouth disease hits Hungary again. Hungary's national food chain. Sorry, my voice is terrible today. Hungary's National Food Chain Safety Office has confirmed a second case of foot and mouth disease, this time in dairy cattle herd in the level settlement of Mosen, somewhere over there. How about that? It's in Hungary. Authorities immediately started vaccination for the 3,000 animals on that and says liquidation of the farm will begin soon. Several restrictive measures have been taken by the national chief veterinarian for Hungary, including culling some other animals in the districts, and they got all kinds of crazy letters going on here. However, the local authority must be informed in advance of the slaughter date in order to take samples. A severe, fast-spreading viral disease that primarily affects the hoofed animals, including cows, pigs, sheep, goats, deer. Foot-and-mouth disease is one of the most economically devastating and challenging animal diseases to control. Symptoms include fever, blisters on the feet and mouth, lost appetite, drooling, and lameness. Most herds affected are culled. In this case, in the case of the 2001 UK foot-and-mouth disease outbreak, the loss was more than 10 million animals. On March 7th, Hungary reported its first case of foot-and-mouth disease in more than 50 years, detected on a cattle farm over there next to the border of one of these other, these little countries, these little counties that got named are hard to pronounce for me, sorry. Authorities noted that 1,400 head of cattle showed classic foot-mouth disease symptoms at the beginning of March. This week, reported in the fourth case in Slovakia, I guess that's how you say that, with more than 270 animals impacted. All four cases have been detected on cattle farms there. Germany is the third EU member state to confirm foot-mouth disease this year after nearly 40 years of being foot-mouth disease free. The virus detected in a herd of water buffalo, and since then the authorities have not detected any further cases. Prior to the outbreak in Germany, Europe has not had a positive case since Bulgaria in 2011. And the last one, foot-mouth disease was eradicated from the United States starting in 1929. So what is it saying here? That's about it. This is going to stir up some blood here. I think this is where the EID tag is going to be really handy, because these places, oh, Lynda's here. This was one of these deals where, if you heard what I was talking about, those foot and mouth disease cases, been 40, 50, 60 years in a lot of those countries, and all of a sudden they got one that shows up. It can happen in the United States, but you guys remember, I don't remember what year, Lynda, you remember what year the mad cow disease was, that one case was up here in, was it Washington or Canada somewhere?
It came out of Canada. It was
What?
a dairy cow that came out of Canada.
Yeah. Remember, was that in the 90s?
It was late 90s, early 2s.
Yeah. And you guys remember what it caused, what the cattle market did? Yeah. So I think I'm not trying to go against some of the people's beliefs on the EID tag being the government overreaching their authority. I see your point there, but I also see the point that we can track these a lot easier, not because it's the EID tag. The government is not watching your cattle with satellites. I'm going to tell you that right now. You got the in on that. Has Frank ever seen one of those satellite pictures? So, I think this is where it becomes important. If we have a case somewhere in Kansas and they keep it confined to that area, it's not going to affect our cattle market overall. It might locally up there, but I'm just giving you an example. So I know you don't want to hear that. I got a lot of friends that hate the EID tag. I don't have a problem with it because it doesn't affect my operation that much. And, but I understand what it does. So, hey, we're going to take a Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association break. When I come back, I'll have your updated ag weather for northwestern Oklahoma, and Lynda Lucas is on here. What is that? The Heart of Prairie?
Heart of the Prairie Spring Edition.
Yeah, Heart of the Prairie. Yeah, we want to talk about that and see what's going on. Looks like there's going to be some shorthorns, some Angus, maybe, some club calves, and some commercial selling shit. It's that time of the year, folks. It's time to shop for cattle. Oh, by the way, there's we sold one of my landlords sold some cattle at Elk City here Friday, and he keeps his cows in good shape. Okay, and I sold a handful of cows that was between 15 and 20 years old, and they look good. Yeah. I mean, you could tell they were a little older. There was a 17 or 18-year-old one, 8-month spread brought $2,700. They must have had teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hey, but at today's prices, one calf out of it, you'll break even.
Pay for yourself.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take OCA break. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, Jimmy's all wound up and ready to go. Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Kent Watkins here with SEI Agritech in Elk City. It's time to gear up for corn planting season. Our Golden Harvest brand corn seed is now available, so call today and get your order in. Don't miss out on the best yields at the lowest possible price. Also, if you're needing bigger amounts of ag chemicals, we can ship it to you straight from the warehouse. And remember, you can't beat our prices. That's SEI Agritech, your partner in productivity. Visit us today on South Randall in Elk City. Follow us on Facebook or give us a call.
Every farmer and rancher knows nutrition is key when it comes to getting the best out of every animal. High Pro Feeds has built their reputation on providing the best nutrition possible. Their commitment to nutrition is unwavering. High Pro is a name you know and trust. Buy the best and get the results you deserve. Hobart Farm and Garden is your trusted High Pro Feeds dealer, providing quality feeds in bulk, bags, or sacks. Visit them online at hobartfarmandgarden.com.
You can buy parts anywhere, but the people at our store are different than people at other stores. And if they're not, we're going to make them different. They should be more knowledgeable. They should be more friendly. They should be more customer oriented. They should be part of the community. We pride ourselves of doing business with people. You can buy parts anywhere. It's the people that make the difference.
We try our best not to tell the customer no, but to find what they need. Napa Auto Parts of Elk City, 716 West 3rd. more parts for more cars.
This is the Elk City Livestock Auction Market Report for Friday, March the 14th. 1,265 head were sold. 4 head of steers at $524 brought $337.50. 3 at $592 brought $317.50. 13 at $619 brought $318. 12 at $697 brought $268. 40 at $884 brought $265. 15 at $925 brought $265. 4 head of heifers at $399 brought $365. 7 at $483 brought $330. 12 at $562 brought $308. 5 at $641 brought $272. 10 at $658 brought $260. 14 at $850 brought $242. Butcher cows were $98 to $159. Butcher bulls brought $112 to $196. Bred cows were $12.50 to $23.25. Pairs brought $16.35 to $36.10. Elk City Livestock Auction, 3202 South Highway 6, Elk City, Oklahoma. Sale every Friday at 9 a.m. To consign, call Brandon Hickey, 580-497-6095.
As a farmer or rancher, you're always looking for ways to save time and money. The Apache Hay Wagon from Everett's Welding in Visay, Oklahoma will help you do just that. The Apache Hay Wagon eliminates 80 to 90% of hay waste with its unique design. It hauls multiple bales, saving you time and money. Go by Everett's Welding today and ask to see the Apache Hay Wagon. You'll be glad you did. You can also visit them online at everettswelding.com.
I've seen a lot of industries come and go. The ag sector is the basis for Western Oklahoma. We do ag real estate, cattle loans, crop loans, to purchase cows or to purchase stockers for wheat or grass. We do operating loans for seasonal needs, to buy feed, purchase fertilizer, purchase seed, buy hay and feed for the winter. I'm Monty Carlson, and I help make a difference at First National Bank and Trust of Elk City and Sayre.
Member FDIC.
Jimmy's all wound up and ready to go. Here comes more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
All right. Hello. Here we are. Welcome back. Here is your ag weather forecast for northwestern Oklahoma. I picked the Mesonet Center at May Ranch. 49 degrees, feels like 45. Dew point's 34, humidity's 56. Just changed, sorry, it's 57. We got 0.05 inches of rain in the last 10 days. 3-day average 4-inch bare soil temperature, 63 degrees. Sunset at 7:57. Sunny and 62 today. 44, mostly cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, very breezy and warmer, 82 degrees. Southeast winds, 16 to 31 with wind gust up over 40, maybe closer to 50, according to the deal. Well, one of my favorite people in Roger Mills County is in here. Good morning or good afternoon, Miss Lynda Lucas. How are you?
Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is.
You know, whatever. It's Monday.
I'm doing well.
Hey, before we get into talking about this Heart of the Prairie spring edition sale, and that was in Durant, isn't it? Or Duncan, not Durant. Duncan, you had a good bull sale at Cheyenne, the Roger Mills County
sale.
It was an awesome sale.
Yes.
I only seen one bull that was actually upset he was there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That was.
That's kind of, well, you know, bull sales like going to the bar, shoot pool. You're going to have a fight.
Yeah.
Even though no alcohol's involved, somebody's going to, you know, it's just the way it is. But no, I was impressed with it.
The quality was exceptional again. The sale ran well.
Yep.
It worked out great, and our average was up close to $1,000.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? I
Yep.
can't remember that text message you sent
Yep.
me, but they, it was up good. And, you know, you could tell what the breeders, what the producers was wanting. They were kind of being, the breeds were being a little picky this year. You know, they were going after the black crosses more like, but there was some good Hereford and Charolais bulls come through there.
Yes.
Somebody got a deal as far as I was concerned.
Yes, and I thought it was interesting that this was the first year that I really noticed my buyers were interested in the numbers that were provided on those bulls.
Right.
And there were a lot of them looking for heifer bulls this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what should be kind of going on right now.
Yeah.
It's not in full blow, talking to Brandon and other people. There's some people we got, my landlord bought some heifers, but he also sold some cows too. So that's just kind of
a
a
trade-off.
wash,
Yep.
a wash there. And I seen one of your buyers there, Scott Robinson, you know him? He had the cowboy hat.
Okay.
Sitting, I don't know, from Monty had been to Monty's left. Monty sitting here, he was over here.
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't buy those Charlie bulls.
Well, I was surprised at how things went. We had a new consignor. We had 2 new consigners that I can think of right off the top of my head. And I told them, you guys, sometimes that's a little hard sell.
First time always is.
Yeah. And one of them averaged 6,500 on his bulls.
He did good.
And the other one was, I don't remember what their average was, but they were tickled pink.
So they were happy?
Yeah.
Well, good.
That's always a plus.
And so are you guys going to do it early again next year?
Yes.
Cool. So you'll be the first sale again?
Yes. Always.
Well, always.
Always.
Well, let's talk about this. You called me last week, and and honestly, I think I've never heard of this one, but when you started talking about it, I thought, yeah, let's talk about it. So the Heart of the Prairie Spring Edition, tell us about it.
It is a predominantly shorthorn sale.
And you're a predominantly shorthorn woman.
And I have shorthorns, so I participate. This sale is a little bit unique in that there's going to be, 7, 8, 9 show heifers, and there's 6 or 7 show steers. You can buy those calves at the sale at noon and show them that day at 3:00.
Oh, really?
Yes. This also has a show, an all breed show included in the
I'm not
weekend.
I'm not up 100% on the club calf deal. I know people that are. So is that kind of unique that you buy them and then go show them?
Yes. A lot of times you're still going to have to do your halter breaking and that kind of
in the
stuff.
show ring.
Yeah. These guys have put in the work, and they're fairly well already halter broken. You will be able to show these calves.
Oh, cool. Well, that's interesting.
And most of the calves that I'm seeing, and of course the heifers go on to produce for you. And then we have some open heifers. They're probably show heifers that have been shown, and they're probably halter broken.
Okay.
Some of them.
Yeah.
And you could probably slip a halter on them if you wanted to have an older show heifer. We're going to have bred heifers, and these, it looks like in this sale this year, we're not going to have the diversity because it's supposed to be an all breed sale.
Right.
Also, we don't have the diversity we've had in the past, but there are some Shorthorn Plus, and I've seen, we do have a pure blood Speckle Park.
I seen that. Is that there? Yeah, I seen that.
And that has me a little bit excited, bringing lots of diversity to Frank's farm. He's not sure he likes that, but there's some pluses here.
Did you ask for his permission?
No, I don't ask for permission. I'm the one home doing the work. What does it matter?
That's right, Frank. And remember, she said that. But hey, let's talk about the consigners, because I bet you know them all.
Yes.
And just start from the top there with Crow Creek Farms and tell us all about all those consigners in there, because I know some of these names, so that's pretty cool.
Crow Creek Farms is known nationally.
Yes.
Because they have shown bulls that have been national champions.
Yep.
Richardson Farms, Sammy is nearly 90 years old and his cattle are more performance based
Then show based.
Okay. And his family is wanting him to cut back and not have as many cattle. He has sold some property this year, so he's going to have quite a few young
He's just
cattle.
in his prime.
I think maybe the cold and the ice
I know.
a couple months ago was kind of hard on getting out.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
That week was hard on a lot of people.
Yep. And the Ferguson family, Kim is a veterinarian.
Okay.
In the Chickasha area.
Yep.
She has kids and they show, and their cattle are pretty nice cattle. I've used one of their bulls before.
Okay.
Claire's, I don't know for sure if Claire by Well Shorthorns has live cattle in the sale, but we have a lot of semen and stuff. Claire has retired. He's moved to Austin. We still have his semen tanks and embryo bank in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
And we kind of distribute a little bit.
Okay.
Then there's 2L cattle, and I've got...
Who's that?
Well, I don't know. It's Lynda Lucas.
Is Frank going to be there with you this weekend?
No, he has to stay home and take care of the stuff at home.
Oh, Frank, too bad.
But we have 5 cows and a bull in the sale.
Okay.
And I'm cutting back on my herd a little bit.
Okay.
Not as big as I thought I could bring myself to part with some of these animals, but
are yours both or lean towards breeding or show on yours? Both.
Mine are probably more geared towards the breeding animals.
What's the name of your bull you're selling?
Octavius Robert.
How'd you come up with that?
His mother is an Octavia.
Oh, okay.
I try every year. All my names start with a letter. And his sire is a bull out of Canada, Muradale Robert.
Okay.
So I just did that with him.
I thought it was one of these Roman movies.
No. It's kind of hard to find names that year.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
And Terry and Stacy Wisenhut are shorthorn breeders down in that area. They're fairly new to the game, but they've been in it, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They show a few cattle. Mike Lubers actually has been a customer of mine and has bought bulls from me. And he's going to bring some of these heifer calves that are for sale. Shallow
I've
Creek.
seen those.
Shallow Creek Farm is they're bringing the uniqueness to the sale this time in that they're bringing some of the Speckle Parks and the Speckle Park crosses.
Okay.
And the Helmkeys are from down in that area also, and they just competed at OYE, their daughter. So,
this will be at the fairgrounds, Stevens County Fairground, at 12 o'clock on April 5th, and that's this coming Saturday.
Right.
And then the open show will be at 3 o'clock. And I was looking, easy to get on. You can get online, and you can see the catalog online, I'm guessing.
You can see the catalog. There are videos of the cattle online, and you can bid online.
On CCI Live.
CCI.
And that's where the catalog is too.
Yes.
That makes it so much simpler.
It does. I think probably there are several head of cattle that will go out of state that will be purchased through CCI, and it does make it so much easier. I have a few catalogs with me.
Now,
and
I'll give you this one back because I like to get on CCI, in case you want to give it to somebody. But the Duncan County Fairgrounds or the Stevens County Fairgrounds at Duncan are really nice facilities.
they're wonderful facilities.
Yes, they're I went down there to NRCS Oklahoma Conservation deal here a couple months ago, and I was impressed.
they are super nice, and they set up everything for us. We really don't have to do anything.
Unlike Cheyenne.
It's, and as far as my consigners we set up everything for them. They don't have to do anything except show up. But
and they got a great auctioneer, Glover, Dustin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dustin. I think we have some Dustin cattle in the sale.
Yes. So if you want to find out more about this sale, go to CCI .live, and this is the Heart of the Prairie Spring Edition Shorthorn Angus Club Calf and commercial sale and show. I think it'd almost be worth going down there just to watch them both.
Well, what's nice is we've just finished OIE.
Yep.
Kids are still looking a little bit for their calves for the fall. And this is an opportunity to get one that's already started, and you can get a show under your belt with that calf and take off.
Where is the Shorthorn Association headquarters at?
Kansas City.
So them and Charlay's up there.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Angus?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
St. Joe.
Yeah, Charlay's up there because I talked to that guy one first year of my show, and then I wonder. I got to get some feedback. What they had the Spring Royal show just finished up last weekend. I know there was a lot of kids from Elk City took all kinds of animals up there.
Right.
So it'd be kind of interesting. Kansas City is just a cool place. I'm sorry. I love the place. Anything else you want to talk to anybody else about?
Well, I just I know Shorthorns are kind of a niche market, but they're so maternal. They're so gentle. They're great for our aging breeders that are out and cattlemen that are out there.
That was really nicely said.
Thank you. Because I'm part of that group.
First time I was put in front of some Shorthorns, just knowing somebody, Wendell Dunn over here by between here and Elk City. I remember back in the days, this must have been back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, there was some Shorthorn did really good at a stock show. Dunn's name was there somewhere.
Yes, and I try to see him usually before this sale so that he can be there. The Hoovers from here in Elk City.
Yep.
In the past have come and purchased.
Sean.
Yep, Sean. And I deal mainly with Sherry.
Yeah.
Logan.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's and the Shorthorns. You can cross a Shorthorn cow with anything and get a super calf. Just a really super calf.
Well, my most favorite heifer ever that ended up getting paralyzed when she had her first calf, her name was Reba. That year I named my calves after country western singers.
Okay.
She was red.
Uh-huh.
She looked like a Shorthorn. I mean, she didn't have that roam deal. She was but she was a cross between, she had Shorthorn and Simmental and Angus in it.
Yep.
And she was the most beautiful animal to this day I've ever had. And 14 days we lifted her up and put her in. My wife did some magic stuff with her essential oils, and 14 days. This was during COVID. My grandson that was staying out there away from Dallas during COVID, during the pandemic, he called me, and I still remember Cody going, "Grandpa, she's up." I mean, she never bred again, and I kept her around for a little bit. We finally had to get rid of her.
Yeah.
But, and when she had Shorthorn on, and she was the most beautiful animal, and she was so relaxed. You could corner her in a lot. She just look at you. You had to kick her out of the way.
Yeah, I've got one that stands in front of the feed truck, and that I just am going, Cal, you are just too tame here.
Well, I got to take a break, and that's it. And Lynda, thanks for coming by. And Heart of the Prairie, Spring Edition, April the 5th. That's this Saturday, coming up at the Stevens County Fairgrounds in Duncan at 12 o'clock. And then the Multi-Breed Open Show is at 3 o'clock. And if you got Linda's number or anything, give Lynda a call if you got any questions on it. But cci.live would be, you can see the catalog in there. All the information that this catalog's in there. You can call whoever you want that's in there. Call one of the breeders or whatever. But anyway, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me on.
Tell Frank we said hello and enjoy his weekend at home while you're having fun.
Well, yeah.
So, all right, we're going to take an OCA break. We'll be right back after this.
Jimmy's all wound up and ready to go. Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
As a farmer or rancher, you're always looking for ways to save time and money. The Apache Hay Wagon from Everett's Welding in Visay, Oklahoma will help you do just that. The Apache Hay Wagon eliminates 80 to 90% of hay waste with its unique design. It hauls multiple bales, saving you time and money. Go by Everett's Welding today and ask to see the Apache Hay Wagon. You'll be glad you did. You can also visit them online at everettswelding.com.
At Progressive, we understand the bond you have with your boat. It's why people name theirs.
I was pretty hungry and looking at a menu when I named my boat Change Your Tuna. The backup names were Trick or Trout, I Salmonly Swear, and, oh, it gets worse, New Squid on the Block. It wasn't my best day.
Whatever you call your boat, protect it. And start with a quote from Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
Brian Bacca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
All of us have visions and dreams about how we want to spend our golden years. Imagine how you define your golden years, because whatever you dream about comes with a cost. Will you be able to afford these costs and make your potential 30-year dream a reality? Retirement will be here sooner and faster than you think. So imagine if you actually will be living the dream when the time comes, or will you still be dreaming? The planning process can seem like a giant jigsaw puzzle. After retiring and disconnecting from your steady paycheck, will your 401k be able to replace that paycheck? Did you procrastinate too long and not save enough or in the right way to feel confident you won't run out of money before you run out of life? Or will you be scared to spend money and enjoy your golden years for fear of running out of money and then ultimately being the richest person in the cemetery? This is Brian Bacca with Advanced Financial Strategies. Give us a call at 323-6800. Look at our website, retirewithbacca.com.
Are you looking for a new metal building that's built to last? Cyclone Metal Buildings by Culverstone brings you top-tier craftsmanship and second-to-none quality with attention to detail. From luxury custom barn dominiums to shops or barns and commercial buildings, our buildings don't just look good, they're built to last with all custom weld-up, I-beam, and C-purlin construction. From design to completion, we do it right. That's Cyclone Metal Buildings by Culverstone.
It's important to keep your irrigation machines up and running during the growing season, because when your crops need water, they can't wait. And when you need parts, there's no substitute for the best. Valley Genuine Parts. From gaskets and gearboxes to booster pumps and boom bats, Valley Genuine Parts make all the difference to your operation. Contact your local Valley dealer, Knutson Irrigation, 1-800-373-9325. For all your irrigation parts, technology, and service needs, or online at KnutsenIrrigation.com.
Get ready for an upcoming land auction on Thursday, April 10th at 10 a.m. United Country Buford Resources Real Estate and Auction, in partnership with Russ Real Estate and Land Sales, are offering 2 prime Oklahoma properties at auction. 360 acres in Greer County with exceptional hunting and grazing land, and a 160-acre productive stock farm in Kiowa County. This is premium Oklahoma land you won't want to miss. Location is Western Technology Center in Hobart. For details and terms, visit BufordResources.com or 405-833-9499. That's Thursday, April 10th at 10 a.m.
He loves talking about farming and ranching. Here's more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
All right. Welcome back. Thanks again to Lynda Lucas for coming in and talking about the sale coming up this Saturday down there at Duncan. I just got time to do the Hobart Farm and Garden ag weather update. Hollis, 59 degrees. Dew point is 41, humidity 51. 3-day average 4-inch bare soil temperature, 66 degrees. Sunset at 7:59. Sunny and 68 today. 46 and cloudy tonight. And then tomorrow, breezy and hot, 91 degrees with south winds 12 to 26 with wind gusts up to over 45 mile an hour tomorrow for Hollis. Hope you guys enjoyed today. See you tomorrow. It's Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark, brought to you by First National Bank and Trust and Sayre in Elk City, America. God bless everybody.